Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Running Me. And I appreciate you, man, for joining me here at the AlphaSphere, the only place left on not only this platform, but all social media built by men, for men, and because of men. But not just any men, the best men. As you can see, the topic for the day, man, is Savage Pack. It comes from requests by a patron, man. And homie, I can't even find I'm looking through my notes, man. I can't find the notes where I listed the names and shit, man. So you know who you are, man. I'll send you a shout out in Patreon, man, but I'll send you a shout out on the next joint, man. I've been busy as shit, man. So I know, man, my patrons, man, be like, man, Dr. BoA, hey, man, look, I'm a busy motherfucker, man. I got a lot of shit going on, man. Now, that's not to say, you know what I'm saying, that you niggas should be like, well, he got some shit going on. Let's not worry about the shit he's supposed to be doing. Hey, man, look, y'all got to bear with me, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But comes by request, man. He wanted to know, how do you actually hit a broad with the Savage Pack? You know what I'm saying? How do you fuck like a savage? And I thought it was a pretty interesting question. I also thought it was pretty interesting that a brother has to ask this question. Now, while we wait for a few more people to get in here, man, let me talk about something, man, that the basis of being able to do all this shit I talk about is being the most alpha version of yourself. See what I'm saying? You got to be the most alpha version of yourself. So I got another patron, man. I got a question coming up about what do you say to a woman when she chooses? See what I'm saying? If you're being chose on and you don't know what to say, there ain't no certain set of rules and shit that you say. You understand what I'm saying? It's about the essence of who you are as a man, because what I say ain't gonna fucking work for you, because what I say is based on who I am as a man. You understand what I'm saying? But we'll get into the particulars of that. We'll get into the science behind this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, I am Dr. BoA, the world's first and the originator of the study of emotionology. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see what's in the building. Ronald James in the building. Axeman Hansen is on deck. J Dub, what up, home? I see you in the building. So, you got to build your alpha essence, man. A lot of this shit, a lot of the questions that men have, like when I see men asking certain questions on the platform and shit, man, I be like, if you enhance yourself to be the most powerful version of yourself, a lot of this shit just gonna come naturally. You ain't gonna have no questions. Listen, man, you ain't gonna have a whole lot of questions about how to deal with women if you build your alpha energy, because your alpha energy gonna lead that scenario. That shit is gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen because of your energy. And if I can get men to stop focusing on the external shit and focus on the internal man, the way the effect I have on women, man, that shit is the internal man. That shit is me. It's not them knowing who I am. It's me letting my internal man shine through and not trying to cover him up or enhance him. Because let me tell you something about your internal man. If you build yourself to be the best version of yourself, all the shit you put on yourself on top of yourself covers up your true essence. You start to look more like other motherfuckers. It's kind of like if we all go to, let's say we go to the players' ball. Everybody in that bitch got on a white mink. A few people got on a black mink. I come in that bitch with a checkerboard mink. You understand what I'm saying? We all got on mink coats, but the nigga with the checkerboard mink stick out like a so motherfucking thumb. All the hoes in there. My hoes, your hoes, his hoes, all of them gonna remember Dr. BoA came in that motherfucker in a checkerboard mink. Now all the other pimps see how they hoes reacting, so now you're gonna start seeing other niggas wearing checkerboard minks. It's about your energy, man. It's the same thing with your energy. If I come into a place and there's a bunch of men in there, let me tell you something. If you got money, let's say you go to NBA All-Star Weekend and you got money. There's a bunch of motherfuckers there with money. Everybody on the court is a millionaire, a multimillionaire, famous multimillionaire. You know what I'm saying? Then you got all the entertainers that come. You got all the musicians that come. You got all the fucking Fortune 500 company CEOs that come. You got all the sponsors, the CEOs of the sponsor companies come, or the sponsoring companies come. You understand? You can't compete. It's a bunch of motherfuckers in there with money. Let's say you tall. Nigga, you at the NBA All-Star weekend, everybody on the court is tall. Even the short niggas are tall compared to the average man. You see what I'm saying? Allen Iverson looks short. Allen Iverson is like 6'1". He looks short because when you see him, he always on the court with niggas where the average height is 6'6". You see what I'm saying? You have to understand, man, that you can't compete on a level. You can compete, but you can't stick out like a sore thumb. I don't want to compete with niggas. I want to stick out like a sore thumb. And the way you stick out like a sore thumb is just to be different. The only thing you have different from anybody else in the world is your internal man. See what I'm saying? So today we're going to talk about the Savage Pack. Now, these are some things. Now, this is one area where you can make adjustments. But a lot of this shit has to do with you being in touch with your internal man. A lot of this shit you can't do, man, if you ain't in touch with your masculine edge, man. If you ain't in tune with your alpha essence, you can't do a lot of this shit because you ain't going to have the confidence to do it. And you ain't going to have the effect on women to pull it off. That's just the bottom line. Every nigga can come with the Savage Pack. That's just the bottom line. Every man cannot come through with the Savage Pack. Riz, what up, homie? Child of the Most High Glover is in the building. Vandal, RP, Golden Child, what up, homie? So, let's get into this shit, man. The number one thing that you must understand when you're dealing with women, man, when it comes to sex, when it comes to hitting them with the Savage Pack, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to fucking them like a savage, is you got to understand her body is your playground. You understand? Now, I know you heard this shit before. I know you heard before that her body is your playground. That's fine. It sounds good, but what the fuck does it really mean? Think about yourself as a little boy. You 5, 6 years old, you're in kindergarten, first grade. You know those ages where you can't wait to get outside and run the fuck around because you ain't got to worry about getting musty because you're too young to get musty. You've been in school all damn day learning your math and your fucking reading and spelling and shit, man. You did your little reading and your little, you know, you're in the Beacon reading class, you know, the top reading group in the class because you can read your ass off, man. You make the honor roll out. Well, that was me. I was thug/nerd. But recess come. You go to lunch. You hungry shit. You go to lunch, and then after lunch, your ass get to go outside and play. That recess bell ring, man. Y'all niggas can't wait to get outside. We get our ass out there, man. We on the jungle gym. We on the merry-go-round. We on the goddamn monkey bars. We jumping around. We chasing girls. We fucking playing with girls, hitting girls, running. You know, shit. Where I'm from, feeling on girls running. We goddamn, you know, we over in the bushes, you know, trying to see if we can find a snake. We done dug up a goddamn ant bed. Somebody done got the ants done got on somebody. We just running around. We might go kick a ball. We might throw a ball. We might shoot a ball in the basket. We do a bunch of shit out there. We running around. We throw rocks until they tell us to stop. And then you know what we do? We embrace that shit every day because it allows us a chance to be savage. That's our playground. That's the same thing with a woman's body. You got to view her body the same way you view fucking recess. You understand what I'm saying? You can't view her body as something to cherish. You can't view her body as something to be gentle with and not cause any pain. You gotta, you know, you don't want to put any bruises on it or any marks or you don't want to leave your handprints on her, and you want to just treat it like it's a piece of priceless china that if you touch it a little bit, it's gonna fucking crack. You scared to crack it. You scared to bruise it. You scared to bend it. You scared to break it. You scared to twist it. You can't treat that shit like that, man. It's a playground. Get on that motherfucker and play, boy. You know what I'm saying? Look, we all like big breasts. You know what I'm saying? Man, so that means we all like nipples. You can do what you want to do to her nipples. You ain't just got to just lick them motherfuckers gently. You could bite them. You could pinch them. You could scratch them. You could twist them. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do to them because her body is your playground. You see what I'm saying? And this is the thing. By the time you're intimate with the woman, she's turned on by you. It ain't much you could do to turn her off except some sucker shit. So get out of your head telling yourself you gotta make love to her. You gotta treat her body like you know, oh man, you know, she's so soft and gentle and I don't want to hurt her, and you know, and I don't want to make any tears come out her eyes and shit. You know, all that sucker shit, man. That's not how you view. If you view women like that, you ain't fucking them right. And when I say fucking them right, I don't mean giving them pleasure. I mean hooking them. You know what I'm saying? Hooking them the way you want to hook them to have them on your team, performing the way you want them to perform. See what I'm saying? You can't look at it and say, she give me good pussy. That ain't how you can look at it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it as what you're giving her. It's a gift you're giving her. Her body is not the gift, yours is. Especially if you're hitting her with the Savage Pack. The second thing is this, man. Second thing, you gotta remember this. Your job is to punish the pussy, not make love to it. Fuck you trying to make love to it for. You listen, making love is that fucking non-sexual time you give your woman. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting down watching a movie with your woman, she all curled up under you like a kitten, that's making love. Stop believing that making love has anything to do with sex. Making love. What's the definition of making something? Creating something, building something. When you're making love, that's when you're doing all that romantic shit. When y'all having candlelight dinner, or she come home from work and you rubbing her feet and shit because she been wearing them heels all day, looking sexy, representing you the way she's supposed to, being punishing herself to look good when she out there representing you. Rub her feet. That's making love. You understand what I'm saying? Listening to fucking y'all on a road trip, listening to music and shit, and she want to hold your goddamn hand an hour into the trip for another hour. Then that's making love. You make love with the non-sexual shit. With sex, you Savage Pack, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. Alpha Kingdom is in the building. What up, Alpha? Tony Smith is in the building. Red Pillow. Edgerin Ray. What up, homie? Making love ain't got nothing to do. It ain't nothing physical, man. When a woman thinks about loving you, she think about all that other shit. It ain't no, man, listen, ain't no woman gonna love you because of sex. She'll love the dick, but she ain't gonna love you because of sex. You know what I'm saying? She'll love the Savage Pack. That's why I say all the time, women want to fuck me. They don't want to marry me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not husband material. The homie Steph Clinkscale got a great video, man, on husband material, man. You haven't subscribed to Steph, go ahead and subscribe to him. The homie Alpha is in the building as well. You already know who Alpha Kingdom is, but if your ass ain't subscribed, run on over there and do it. You know what I'm saying? The fucking MOB brethren. So, you know, and I say this, man, to the homie Jake Dub, man, I appreciate the super chat. Homie said, Trill Talk BoA, keep applying pressure all day, homie, all day, nothing but pressure. You know what I'm saying? They say pressure busts a pipe only if it's an old rust ass pipe. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind, man. Your job is to punish that pussy, man. Like you put a hurting on that pussy. You understand? Like, this is the thing. And this is the reality of life. If you can fuck a woman 2 days in a row, you one of them old beta male love making cuck motherfuckers. One of them old gentle jam motherfuckers. Oh, you know, them old jolly green giant motherfuckers, man. Them old touch me, tease me, case motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You ain't know. If you bring the Savage Pack, she ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that pussy. She barely gonna be able to wash that pussy the next day, homie. That's what you trying to do. Why? Not because you're trying to bring her into pleasure, because technically speaking, the pleasure is not the part of that hooks a broad. The pain with the pleasure is the part of that hooks a broad. Women like to be pushed to their fucking limit. And if you can push her to the limit of pain and pleasure to where the pleasure is just a little bit more than the pain, it's enough more than the pain to keep the pain from taking over. Women like to be pushed to their limit. So I like to push them to the extreme. Let's see how much pain you can endure without it affecting the pleasure. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a game, man. That's all it is. This shit ain't real life. Playing with bras, man, shit is a game, homie. Michael Thomas is in the building representing Louisville. What up, homie? White man, what's good, homie? Say I'm teaching him. No doubt, bro. That's what the game does. You know, it's the AlphaSphere, man. You know, come in, man. Take what you need, you know, and use it. You know what I'm saying? Everything you don't need, you leave it behind until you do need it, or if you will need it. But I appreciate you being in the joint, homie. So another thing is this, man. When you look at a woman's body, you see, there's two ways you look at a woman's body. Let's say you got this bad little chick. You already know that motherfucker body throw. You know what I'm saying? And you get her naked. And let me tell you something I never do. I always make a woman get all the way butt ass naked before I take anything off. You know what I'm saying? Because I want her to feel the glare. I want her to feel the glare. See, she don't know I'm assessing her body. She just want to get fucked. She don't know I'm assessing her body. But if I'm fully dressed and she butt naked, what the fuck else is it but an assessment? I'm assessing her body, but I'm looking at her body. I make her turn around. You know what I'm saying? I get her comfortable to be naked around me, whether I'm naked or not. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, this shit is priceless game I'm giving y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in, I got 66 people watching, man. I should have 66 likes for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I put her on display. She's in display case, and I'm looking at her. You know what I'm saying? And there have been times where I got a woman completely nude, man, and I ain't even fuck her. I said, you know what, shawty, let your hold off to another time, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she caught feelings. She got in her head a little bit, but she was hot and bothered. So shortly after that, then I didn't call her. I ain't call her that. Of course, I ain't calling her that night. I ain't call her the next day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I told the bitch to let me know when she got home safely. She did that, and I just shot her cool. She ain't say nothing back. I ain't put on ice. It was self-inflicted ice. I let her go cool off. If the bitch didn't never call me back, she just wouldn't never hit me back. I'm cool. But she ended up hitting me back. You know what I'm saying? And she had figured out a way. Let me tell you what a woman does. When you do shit like that, that's not incendiary, but it makes her feel some kind of way, she'll come back and she'll wait until she finds a way to make that shit seem okay, to make it seem like she understands what you were doing, and she'll come back. The bitch will give you credit. She'll be like, you know, she'll give you props. She'll be like, well, you know, I appreciate you, you know, not, you know, I normally don't do that, and I appreciate you not, you know, taking advantage of me. You know, I respect you more for that. Yeah, she respect me more, but that respect shit come after I get that pussy wet and leave her on ice. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about her respect until I own her body. You know what I'm saying? Because if you own her body, there's a better chance that your woman won't fuck you if I'm fucking her, if I own her body, than there is if she respects me. You understand what I'm saying? If I own her body, that means that you're simply not gonna get her aroused. She don't give a fuck about you. And when it comes to sex, you see what I'm saying? These are the things that men have to understand, man. Women will put here for your pleasure. They will put here for you to use to however the fuck you want to any way that benefits you, any way that pleases you. She put here to be a helpmeet. She put here for the sole purpose of being whatever the fuck you need her to be. And right now, we're talking about how to fuck her like a savage. So right now, we're talking about her benefits as a sex object. You know what I'm saying? You have to objectify women, man. You know what I'm saying? But you have to make her enjoy being objectified by you. You know what I'm saying? You have to let her know that being objectified by you is an amazing thing, because you don't judge her. You don't treat her differently because she does crazy shit, because she does freaky shit. You don't treat her differently. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you something, homie. Shit, my life is filled with boss freaks. You know what I'm saying? Even right now, my life has always been filled with boss freaks. I've always had women do shit that they never did with another man. And you know, a lot of cats say, well, she's done everything before. Some nigga got to be the first one. And guess what, nigga? No nigga better than me to be the first one to do some of this freaking shit with a bra. I ain't the type of man that says, oh, she's already sucked 1,000 dicks. Hey, man, somebody got to be the first dick. Why not me, homie? Somebody got to be the first one to fuck outside in broad daylight. Why not me? You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta be the first one to play with a pussy standing in line to get into to get on a ride in an amusement park. Why not me? You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the first one, man, to have a giving me head from goddamn from right before Tuscaloosa all the way to Birmingham, nigga, for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be the one to do that. Why not me? So next thing you got to understand is this, man. She wants you to dominate her. Like, she wants to be dominated. She don't want that sucker shit you giving, man. She want to be dominated. Your fucking woman wants to be dominated by you. Unless you're a submissive beta male cuck motherfucker who already submits to her. See, let me tell you 3 ways to tell if you're a beta male cuck submissive motherfucker who need to just, put the fucking leash around your neck and let the bitch walk you around with a chain. If she determines when y'all fuck, you're submissive. You're submitting to her desires. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no way around. I don't give a fuck who tell you what. If she did, and I've heard some niggas say, well, you know what? I just wait for her to want it, then I give it to her. Nigga, that's submission. When you wait for somebody to want something, give it to them. When you don't do it until they want it. Submitting to a bitch, then trying to make reasons, make excuses why your ass submit to it, nigga. Fuck wrong with these boys, man. Papadre123 is in the building. I appreciate the super chat, homie. Real talk. Freddie Knows Fragrances in the building. Eddie D, what up? So you see, I look at these things, man, and I say, she wants to be dominated, man. She wants to be dominated. But once you let her dominate you, your time to dominate is over. Domination is a continuing thing. You can't fucking alternate domination, homie. That ain't how it goes. That shit ain't never happened like that. In no facet of life can you alternate domination. That shit don't happen. Even, let's go to basketball, man. You look at the Lakers and Celtics. Back in the day, the Celtics won a few. The Celtics won like 3. Shit, Bird got like 3 championships. Magic got 5. You know what I'm saying? Bird got 3, but Magic dominated Bird. You know what I'm saying? He dominated Bird. Jordan dominated. Wasn't no fucking alternating domination. He dominated. Left 2 years, let Hakeem win 2. He came back, dominated some more. Domination is domination. Ain't no fucking alternate domination. When Shaq was dominant, you ain't never see no big man get the best of him during that time. He was fucking dominant. Floyd Mayweather is dominant. He don't alternate domination with somebody. That's just the bottom line, man. Man, listen, we living in an era where, you know what I'm saying, the one sport that I can say, man, that cats can't alter domination, can have alter domination is boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's why me myself, I don't like to equate boxing to women. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is such a masculine fucking thing that boxing is too masculine in my opinion. Boxing is too masculine to equate to women. You know what I'm saying? That's why women boxing never takes the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll never take off, man. Don't ever see women box. Boxing is a man's game. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't. There's some things I just don't. I don't equate to to women at all, and the boxing is one of those things. There's a couple of others, but Life of Alpha Astrology. What's good, brother? I appreciate the super chat. Homie said, big brother, what's the house? Another late night red pill sermon for the Alpha brethren. Keep preaching the truths of life, brother. Alpha's up, Mr. LOA. No doubt, brother. The homie LOA, Life of Alpha Astrology, is in the building. Appreciate the super chat, homie. Bad Boy DTV is on deck. What up with you, bad boy? I see you in the building, man. Appreciate you being in the joint. So, when you think about shit like this, man, you have to understand she wants you to dominate her unless you're a submissive beta male cuck. And if you're a beta male cuck, you think that's what she wants. But I'm going to tell you this. Number 4, her fantasies never involve that treat her like a princess shit. Well, man, women don't fantasize about no fucking Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, nigga. That's little girl shit. Little girls fantasize about being a fairy tale princess. A woman, once she develops those carnal needs, a woman fantasizes about being dominated. A woman fantasizes about man, let me tell you something. Women fantasies involve shit like being spit on, being pissed on, being gagging on forced deep throat, having her pussy taken by someone. That's the thing women women fantasize about being totally submissive. They fantasize about being dominated, losing control, not having any power in the situation. That's the shit they fantasize about sexually, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand that, then you're going to be in a situation where you're never going to be able to fuck a woman like a savage. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck 50 women, but if you're fucking like a little pussy, then you're going to just keep fucking 50 more women and 50 more women. You know what I'm saying? If you're fucking like a savage, then you got to run women away. You got to block them on everything. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches still pop up. Let me tell you a scenario, man. Had a little bitch, man, who she came to the crib, man, and she spent the weekend with me, man. And when I say, man, some savage, listen, bro, I hit her ass with the savage pack, man, in every single position, in every single spot in the crib, nigga, from the kitchen counter to the carpet burns her ass got off the motherfucking floor, nigga, to the garage, to being outside, man. I had one of my old schools parked outside, man. She was sitting out. She was bent over the hood of that motherfucker, man. Outside, man. I'm talking about, man. We was out there noising like animals, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was night. You know what I'm saying? It was night, so it was quiet, and all you could hear was us. You know, us, and you couldn't even hear the crickets. All you could hear was us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to her, man, and talking to her, treating her like a fucking slave. I'm talking to her like that. I'm talking to her like a piece of property, like a fucking owner. And so the next weekend, man, literally, because I hadn't called her, man. Like after that, I didn't call her. You know what I'm saying? She texted me like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, some shit like that. And I responded to her text, but I didn't reach out to her. Yo, I ain't had shit to do the next weekend, man. And to be perfectly honest with you, man, I enjoyed fucking her, man. So I said I'm gonna fuck again this weekend, bro. When I tell you, man, that chick showed up at the crib, man. She came in the door, man. As soon as she came into the door, man, bitch turned into a fucking animal. Like, we stayed in the house all night, man, with the front door unlocked. I didn't even get a chance to, not with the front door unlocked, with the garage open. I didn't even get a chance to close the garage when she pulled up in the garage, man. Bro, I'm talking about the bitch turned into an animal. She waited all motherfucking week to be able to turn back into that animal, man. She couldn't wait. I'm the only place that my AlphaSphere was the only place she could come and be that animal. I was the only motherfucker she could come to and just let her hair down and be who she was. Now, the caveat to that is that, the bitch started getting clingy. You know what I'm saying? She started, after that, I was good. I ain't really want to fuck her no more, man. Probably like 3 weeks. But she was trying to come through every weekend, man, all the time and shit. And I ain't fucking no more after that. That was the last time I fucked her, man. Because it got to the point where I knew it was, it's too much for a lot of women, man. It's too much for a lot of women. But the thing is, for you to get the effect from women that you want as a man, because dealing with women it can have two effects. It can have the effect of fucking up your self-esteem. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Any man who tells you this isn't the case is lying. Dealing with women can fuck up your self-esteem if the situation goes the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It can fuck up your self-esteem. Men blow their brains out after divorce, not because they lost their shit, because their self-esteem is shot. They feel like they worthless pieces of shit after they lose everything, and then they look back on how they treated the woman. Losing half your shit is not what hurts men in divorce. Losing half their shit to a woman they treated like a fucking queen. That's what hurts men. That's what makes men want to blow their fucking brains out. That's what makes men go to their ex's house and murk everybody and then murk themselves, because they look and they feel fucking betrayed. You know what I'm saying? But they feel betrayed by themselves, not the woman. And so they say, fuck it, everybody involved got to go. It's because dealing with women can fuck your self-esteem up. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Dealing with women can blast your fucking self-esteem through the AlphaSphere. You know what I'm saying? Your shit can be out on Jupiter somewhere because of the way they interact with you. If you get king treatment from women, you know what I'm saying? If you get king treatment from women all the time, that shit is going to affect your self-esteem. You're going to feel like a motherfucking king. Every time you get king treatment from a woman, the next woman, you automatically view yourself as a king when you first say 2 words to the bitch. That's why you get into the point of never cold approaching. If you're a fucking king, you don't see yourself cold approaching no broad. No king cold approaches broads. Give a fuck what nobody tell you. It ain't no king nigga out here that's gonna cold approach no broad. Now you may feel like you the dude, you may feel like you the man, but you sure don't feel like you're no fucking king if you're gonna cold approach a broad. Fuck you look like cold approaching and you a king. That ain't king shit. That's why you don't hear a lot of niggas talk king shit. Because they ain't no fucking kings. You see what I'm saying? It is not even common sense. It's illogical for a king to cold approach a broad. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't even see the majority of bitches I come across. I don't even see them. Because when I'm out, I ain't looking for bitches. I'm focused on what I got going on, what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches are so infinitesimal to me, man, that I don't ever be out nowhere like, oh, man, look at all the hoes. Look at all these bitches in here, man. They everywhere. Nigga, I stopped doing that shit, man, when I was 17. That's high school shit. If your ass still walking in somewhere and the first thing you notice is the women in there, man, you better be under 24, nigga. Better not be no goddamn 28, not 29, 30, 37 year old nigga, 40-year old nigga, man, talking about, oh, look at all the women in here. Come on, man, that's sucker shit. Be perfectly honest with you. And see, I don't talk about this shit a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers in the manosphere, man, who feel some kind of way about this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, and so the reason that I created the AlphaSphere, because I didn't want the niggas to think, man, that I was shitting on the manosphere, that I was shitting on their thing. So I just got my own little thing over here. You understand? And so far, I ain't really had too much backlash from niggas, man. Too much, too niggas been they team up a little bit, man. Like niggas don't be honest with you, bro. I'm be honest with you, man. Niggas in AlphaSphere don't really fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't want to hate because I talk so strongly about being a fucking hater. I talk so strongly about niggas and niggas doing dumb shit, hating on each other, talking negative on each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of lifting each other up, I talk so strongly on that shit that it's hard for a man just come straight out and just hate me on his platform because I already talk so strongly about it. I put definitions on that shit. If you're a hater, you're a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I use the term beta male simp mangina motherfucker. That nigga, listen. Listen how much negative shit goes on in this one description. Beta male, simp, mangina, motherfucker. You can't get no more term that's more descriptive of a sucker than that. So, but them man niggas, them niggas don't really fuck with me like that. And that's cool, man. I'm tripping, cause I don't know none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody on a personal level on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I chop it up with a few cats, but like knowing them on a personal level where we done kicked it and shit like that, it just ain't nobody I know like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck niggas say, man, don't bother me. I'm here for the brethren. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the brethren to spit this raw shit. So, Mr. Pump and Dump, hell of a name, man. I appreciate the super chat. Home says just putting something in the collection plate. No doubt, bro. I appreciate that, man. Manhood ain't dead. What's good, home? I see you in the building, man. Appreciate you being there doing Solo Gamer 21. What up, homie? Hollywood Hawkins is in the building. The cool young dude with the Grinch. Don't make him turn to the Grinch by coming here with that beta male simp man China shit. Because you will be excommunicated. He does have the rules and the tools to excommunicate your ass permanently. Get these, get more is in the building. What up, homie? So, let's get back into this shit, man. Like I said, man, her fantasies never involved that treated like a princess shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more like being spit on, being pissed on, gagging on forced deep throat, having that pussy taken, not even knowing who it is, being blindfolded and tied up and shit. That's the type of shit they do. So when you think when you think about letting a bitch tie you up, man, let me tell you something. If you let a woman tie you up, man, you're a pussy. That's just the reality of you, man. Listen, this ain't even no diss, man. I ain't trying to diss nobody, front nobody, none of that shit. I'm just saying, if you let a woman tie you up and blindfold you and shit, man, you being a pussy, man. You don't let no woman put you in no submissive position like that where she got total control over you. What kind of real man give a woman total control? You might as well just go to prison. Fuck you, let a woman have total control over you. I don't even understand that concept. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking woman finna tie me up no motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? Tie me up, blindfold me. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just there waiting for her to decide what the fuck she gonna do to me. I mean, that bitch could kill you. The fuck wrong with you? And you say, well, if she kill you, think about her killing you. You ain't alpha. If you got damn right, if you tied up, you shouldn't be thinking like you alpha. Let a bitch tie you up. That's submissive. You tie her up. You restrain her. You make her be, a willing victim to whatever the fuck you want to do to her without having any control in the situation, man. And there's a bunch of niggas out here, man, let women do shit like that to them. And I'm just telling you, man, if you do that, stop doing it. Whatever fetish you got for bitches to dominate you, man, you gotta get over that shit, man. Hey, y'all give me a quick second, homies. I'll be right back. All right, we back in the building, homies. We back in the building. So, I say these type of things, man, and of course, men feel some kind of way about them, and I say, hey, man, if you feel some kind of way about it, fine. Stop doing that sucker shit. Michael Young, I appreciate the super chat, brother. The $10 super chat, I appreciate it. I don't like to call out the weird numbers like 9.99 and shit. So I know YouTube probably hit you for that penny, man. So I just round it up, man. You know what I'm saying? 9.99 sound like a nigga selling a t-shirt or some shit at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the super chat, bro. No doubt, Simply D. Mo Woods is in the building. So I also say this, man. You have to understand this. If you prize her pussy, man, then you can't hit her with the Savage Pack. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're getting a prize, if you feel like you're being treated to some amazing shit, you're not going to be able to hit her with the Savage Pack because you're not going to have the mindset to dominate. You can't dominate some shit you feel like you're being gifted. If you feel like you're being blessed, you're in a submissive mind state. You're in a thankful mind state. You're in a relaxed mind state. You can't dominate a blessing. You understand? You can't dominate a blessing. And you can dominate a curse. You understand? You gotta always keep in mind the nature of women. That's the number one thing that you need to always do to be able to hit her with the Savage Pack. You gotta keep in mind who the fuck she truly is. You got to keep in mind what the fuck she truly represents. That keeps you from going into that, oh, I love her so much shit, or, oh, I don't want to hurt her. I just want to make her feel so good. That keep you from being one of them niggas, man, that go down, man, that would give a woman head, man, for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Your ass down there, your fucking tongue hurt, neck hurt, back hurt, knee hurt from being on the floor. You don't care. You ain't gonna let her. As long as she keep moaning and groaning and telling you how good you're making her feel, you stay your punk ass down there. That ain't savage, man. Another thing, man. You gotta talk to her like you're savage. You gotta talk to her like she belongs to you. I'm gonna give you 3 pointers here, man. When you fucking women, don't use words. You don't use terms of endearment. You use terms of encroachment. And when I say encroachment, think about what happens when they call encroachment in an NFL game. It's cause a defensive player went into the neutral zone, meaning he crossed the line of scrimmage. You see what I'm saying? Encroachment terms are terms that cross the line. Terms you can't just say to a woman like in the workplace. You got to say shit that you can't say to a woman in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? You got to say shit that you can't say to a woman that you just met for the first time on a date. You know what I'm saying? You can call a woman baby. Don't call no woman baby while you fucking her, nigga. She's supposed to call you that. You supposed to call her my little freaky bitch, little nasty bitch. You love sucking that dick, don't you, little nasty bitch? You know what I'm saying? When you fucking her and she like, that's too deep. You tell her, take that dick, bitch. You asked for it. You want to be my little freak bitch? Then act like it. Smack on the ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to her in a dominating way, man. I'm telling you, man, and women love that shit, homie. That's the one time, even the most, well, I don't know. Feminist bitch is kind of weird. Certain words, the bitch is okay. Other words, man, make the bitch pussy dry. That's why I don't fuck feminist bitches. Like, they're totally out of touch with their femininity. It's not that they're out of touch with it. They fight so hard against it. That's why they always frustrated. That's why they always wired up and stressed out, man, because they fight against their own femininity so fucking hard, man. Like, I don't fuck feminist bitches, man. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But you got to talk to a bitch like you own her. Don't use terms like baby doll and sweet thing and shit. I don't know beta male center. I don't even know none of the words sugar plum and shit like that. I don't even know those words, man. I don't use them. You know what I'm saying? All the shit I call chicks, man, little mama, baby girl, mom, shawty. I don't even use those terms. You know what I'm saying? It's bitch, hoe, slut, freak. You know what I'm saying? Slut puppy. You know what I'm saying? Nasty girl, shit like that. You got to talk to her the way you want her to act. I say that again. You got to talk to her the way you want her to act. It's the same thing in a relationship. I'm talking to a woman, man, on some relationship type shit. That's how you have to talk to women. Like, women understand interactions as relationships. And I'm not against relationships. I'm against monogamous relationships. So you have to talk to a woman in a way that lets her know what you want her to do. So when you're talking to her on relationship terms, you talk to her about the team. You give her a position. If her position is quarterback, you let her know she's the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You let her know that she's the captain of the team. You're the captain of the team. Don't worry about other women. You're the captain. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if them bitches get out of line and you want them gone, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? You have some input on that. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you that you can just go around and hire and fire bitches. I ain't gonna give you that much power, but I mean, you have some influence. You know what I'm saying? You can come to me and tell me if you got a problem with one of these hoes, and you know, I'll decide based on that, and I will take your input in consideration. But you know, this is a team shit. You know, so when a woman is doing shit, contributing to you, never let a bitch tell you that she giving you stuff. You know, I give you this and I give it. No, you don't give me that, shawty. You do what you do for the team. You do for the team just like I do. You know what I'm saying? I own the team. I do a lot more shit for the team than you do. I maintain the team. You know, when you thinking about other shit in your life, I'm still maintaining the team. So, you know, you don't give me shit. You contribute to the team. You're on the team, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want the position? I mean, if not, then, you know, I can trade your ass and just, you know, get another someone in the position. But you seem like you like the position. You do a pretty good job in it. You know what I'm saying? You can grow, but I mean, you know, I like your growth potential in the position. So, you know, you're doing shit for the team, baby. You ain't fucking, you know, just giving me shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never asked you for a fucking thing. You contributing to the team because you want the team to win, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta lead a bitch in the way you want her to think, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the reality of it is this, man. Women want to be told, they want to be taught, they want to be instructed, they want to be shown, they want to be guided, they want to be controlled, they want to be bossed the fuck up on, man. I'm telling you what's real. And it may look sideways, of course. And when a woman ain't used to being bossed up on, man, that shit gonna make her feel some kind of way. But it gonna make her feel so good deep down that she ain't gonna never just get riled up about it. She may look a certain way, but then, you know, her pussy gonna tingle. She be like, damn, I guess that nigga told me. I'm telling you what I know, home. I've been dealing with bitches, man, longer than some. Really, I literally been dealing with bitches longer than some niggas been fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some niggas in here that hadn't even got no pussy yet, and I was already dominating bitches. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. And let me tell you something, man. I can't remember who it was, man, but nigga come in here and say, nigga call me old head. Now, I'm gonna tell you, man, by the terms that he meant, and I could tell you it was just some sucker shit. By the terms that he meant, I'm not an old head. But I am an old head by the definition of old head. You can be 30 and be an old head. The term old head is not meant to be incendiary and try to age gap a nigga like young dumb motherfuckers think it is. Let me explain something to you before we go on. Old head means that your level of thinking is so fucking advanced. Now, a lot of times that comes with an older man, but old head simply means you have an old head. You can have an old head and a young body. You know what I'm saying? You can have an old head and a fucking, you know, and young money. You know what I'm saying? But that's all that shit means. So whoever, I can't remember who you were, but I know you were saying that shit, you know, some incendiary trying to be funny shit, but I take that shit as a compliment. That means that you understand that my level of thinking is so far above yours that you just better set the fuck up and listen. That's cool. I can dig that. So, you know, just to put that out there, man, like, you're right. I am an old head, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an old head. So, let's get back into this shit, man. Now, another thing is this. You got to understand that if you don't fuck her like a savage, you can tell yourself, well, my girl, she doesn't like that. She's a good girl. I shouldn't fuck her like a savage. I don't want her to think I'm an animal. She gonna find somebody that's gonna fuck her like a savage at some point. She's gonna need it. She's gonna fantasize about it. She's gonna desire. Now, am I saying your girl is gonna go out hunting that shit? No, but I'm saying she come across the right alpha male motherfucker, boy, and she feel that energy, she gonna get fucked like a savage. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I know. I've been doing that shit my whole life, fucking niggas, bitches like a savage. Man, let me tell you the weirdest shit. And this the shit that made me start pulling back off of that shit, man. This shit happened probably like 5 years ago. This when I really started pulling back off of that shit. I fucked this bitch, man, right? And this is the thing. I didn't know that I didn't know the bitch had a man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I was already weaning myself off of that shit. That's my whole life, man. My whole life has been fucking other niggas' bitches. Because I just never, you know, I ain't never want no bitch of my own. So, I saw the bitch. I saw the bitch in the car with the nigga. And I was like, this nigga like he getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it was, you know, he ain't, just looking at him, he ain't look like no sucker. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she was pretty smitten with the nigga. And I was like, that shit seemed so perfect that he probably feel like it's perfect too. And he don't know, man. I just got through smutting that bitch out, man. Probably like the week before that. And I was like, this shit is crazy, man. And so I'm telling you now, man, his only problem is the way he was looking at her, the way he was handling her, you could tell that he pedestalized her. And she was eating that up. You know what I'm saying? Your woman would be okay with being pedestalized. She ain't got no problem with being pedestalized. But she gonna have to have that Savage Pack. Man, y'all give me a quick second, man. My bad, homies. All right, we back in the building, homies. We back in the building. My bad, Got some visitors and shit, man. Little badass kids, man. So you gotta understand, man. Like she gonna get that Savage Pack. She gotta have it. She can't go her whole life without the Savage Pack. She can't. Hey, man, listen. The best woman can go a long time without the Savage Pack, but she gonna have to have it, man. It's in her. It's in her. If you met her, if you the first one fucked her, then you got a better chance of her not worrying about the Savage Pack because she just, but eventually even her is she gonna want the Savage Pack, man. And if you don't give it to her, believe me, eventually somebody will. And I promise you, once somebody give it to her, man, her body gonna belong to that nigga, man. She'll give you a mind, but a body you can't control. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get into this next one, man. Number 7. If she knows you'll change your view of her, she'll never accept the Savage Pack from you. That bitch gonna act like she don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, stop all that fucking pillow talking. Don't be telling no woman what you like and don't like. That's the women ask you that question in the beginning so they can shape their fucking activity level, man. You dig what I'm saying? When a woman asks, well, what kind of woman you like? Like, what do you like in a woman? Man, I don't never answer that shit. You know what I'm saying? I say, I don't know, shot. I don't never know till I get it. You know what I'm saying? Show me who you are. Show me what you got, and I'll let you know if I like that shit or not. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell them. You did? Then that's what you got to tell them. You can't be giving no woman no list of shit because I promise you, boy, women ain't got to write shit down on a piece of paper. They got a mental Rolodex. They write all your shit down, man. Everything that you're saying right there, they remember it. So you say, well, I don't like women who give head. You ain't gonna never get your dick sucked. Somebody else, she gonna be sucking somebody else's dick. You know what I'm saying? If you say, well, you know what, I don't really like I don't mind women who give head, but like I don't want my woman to drink my nut. I think that's for freaks, that's for sluts, that's for lesser women. I don't want my woman to be a slut. Then you know what? She gonna be somebody else slut. You know what I'm saying? Shut your damn mouth. Even if you feel that way, stop opening your mouth telling bitches everything you think. You ain't got to tell her what kind of woman you want. Just tell her ass to get her ass in line and be the type of woman she is. And if you like her, you'll keep her. If you don't, you'll drop her. See what I'm saying? This is the problem with men. You feel obligated to try to make a woman feel comfortable when you should be trying to make the bitch feel uncomfortable. Because women who feel comfortable lose interest in the motherfucker who makes them feel comfortable. Women don't want to feel comfortable. They want to live in comfort, but they don't want to feel comfortable in comfort. You understand what I'm saying? A woman wants to do her very best at something and still be true the fuck out about something. She wants you to give her props for what she did, but tell her she could do better. You see what I'm saying? Women like confusion. They're the author of confusion. If you give them too much of one thing, they go fucking crazy, man. So I'm telling you, if you let her know that you're gonna view her differently if she does something, she gonna do it. Just not with you. So your mind won't change on her. You know what I'm saying? I promise you that shit, man. Like, man, let me tell you some crazy shit that happened today, man. And just speaking on niggas talking too much. So, this time of year, man, I told y'all, man, springtime, man, I told y'all the one time of year, man, that I catch fish that I like to eat, man. I catch them crappie, man. They call crappie, man. I catch the shit out of them. And this is that time of year. The motherfucker's starting to bite already. So, man, I was out at the lake this morning, man. Spent a couple hours at the lake. Went out there, man. There was a spot out there big enough for 2 people. This nigga was out there crying and bitching the morning. Now, the nigga had just got his fucking line caught on a boat propeller. He got stuck on a tree. And then he told some guys he knew to go over there and try to get it. And instead of getting it, they turned around and his line got caught on their boat propeller. He broke his shit off. Whole bunch of line came. All that. It's just a bunch of shit. It was a bad situation. I wasn't know what about the nigga, but I had been over there casting by that tree vine. So the nigga was just over there, he was talking under his breath and shit. Then he just got loud and loud and loud. I guess he started, feeling himself a little bit. So nigga started bitching about the spot, man. I'm just telling everybody, man, I'm over here by this tree. I ain't sharing it. I ain't moving. I ain't doing blah, blah, blah. So by this time I had moved back over there. So I was like, look, homie, I don't give a fuck about no fish, homie. Like, this is a big ass lake and I got other spots I can go to. I'm just coming over here because motherfuckers said they biting over here. So you just fish, nigga. As long as I don't get caught up with your motherfucking line, then just so they shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking. Just shut the fuck up. You throw what you throw, I throw what I throw. As long as our line don't get tangled up, man, you shut the fuck up. So niggas like, man, yeah. If we do that, man, it's gonna be a problem. I said, motherfucker, problem for who? Now, I'm just saying it's gonna be a problem. So man, I start feeling like, man, you know how you get that feeling, man? Like, you know what, man? I should pistol whip this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my first inclination, man. Like, in the hood, my first inclination when I knew that I was finna get ready to go left. You know what I'm saying? Not because I was angry, because I just wanted the nigga to shut the fuck up talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, man. You don't know what the fuck I've been through in my life, homie. You don't know the fuck I've been through today. You don't know how on edge I am. Leave me the fuck alone, dog. Don't fucking talk to me, nigga. You don't know me. That's always my outlook. That's why I don't fuck with people, man. I be by myself, dog. Cause nigga, you don't know what the fuck I've been through. You don't know how much on edge I am at any fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And I murk your ass and they'll put me in a mental institution. I'll be out that motherfucker, man, in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit gonna go. So leave me the fuck alone, dog. So nigga he was over there just mumbling and shit, man. So I just dipped. I wasn't studying the shit. I went to another part of the lake, man, and literally started knocking the motherfuckers off. Big slabs, too. I was knocking slabs off. A couple of hours later, I'm getting ready to go. This nigga then came to that side. I knew he was up there because I hear some nigga talking about, yeah, see, man, yeah, I was over there, man, fishing, and I was talking to dude, man. Then he got mad, man. He got mad and left, and blah, blah. I said, man, this nigga's a bitch. Like, I automatically knew, like, all this shit I thought about before. I was like, man, that nigga ain't, I'm not finna get into my fucking, I'm not finna get into my mojo, man. I'm gonna get into my mode by no bitch nigga that's sitting up gossiping to a nigga. These nigga done came all the way across the other side of the lake to gossip with a nigga about some shit. I know he the type of nigga that talk to his bitch too much. Somebody probably fucking his bitch while he at the lake fishing. I guarantee it. I guarantee you. His bitch was somewhere getting fucked because he that type of nigga that run his motherfucking mouth too much. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing, if you got an issue, you stake the shit, I stake my piece, we shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, 2 hours later, you still talking about that shit. That mean that while you was on the other side, you kept talking about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gone. So that's a perfect example of a nigga that run his mouth too motherfucking much, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking so much. And not just to your woman. Stop talking so much, period. You know what I'm saying? When you're around your homies, let them niggas talk. Just fall back from talking so much. I'm not saying turn into a hermit and just act like you can't hear and you don't interact with your homies. But what I am saying is, man, cut back on the time you spend flapping your fucking gums. You gotta, this is what it is about life, man. You got to take time to assess your life every day. It's easy for niggas to say, man, you got to do this, and you got to get your money, and you got to do this, you got to handle yourself, you got to build your body. No, what you got to do is pay attention to your fucking self. You build a body by paying attention to yourself. Fuck working out, pay attention to your diet first. Ask yourself, are you eating clean 80% of the fucking time? If you're not, make adjustments. Pay attention to your mouth. Ask yourself, are you listening 80% of the time? The 80-20 rule applies to everything except bitches. With bitches, it's 100-0. That bitch give 100, I give 0. You know what I'm saying? My presence, my essence, my gift of gab, my knowledge, all that shit is enough. And when I come to the table, see, instead of you pedestalizing bitches, making them think all they got to do is bring themselves, that's how I am. Bitch, all I got to do is bring myself. Myself is going to enhance your life. The shit that I tell you, the shit that I show you, the shit that I teach you, the shit that I instruct you, the shit that I stop your stupid ass from doing is going to enhance your life. So why the fuck I got to give anything else? All that shit there, you're going to owe me for life, shawty. Damon Smith, I appreciate the super chat, homie. The homie D Smith said, "What up, BoA? You got to put in a full Nelson." Laugh out loud. No doubt, bro. You got to put in a full Nelson, man. I'm telling you. So you got to understand, man, that this is just what you have to do, man. Let me tell you something, man. Literally, man. You'll be surprised how many women like to be choked when you fuck up. And I ain't talking about just putting your hand around their neck. I'm talking about them bitches like to be choked. They like to be choked to the point where they ass like, you know, they like really be choking. And bitches air be getting short. Their air supply be getting short, man. They like to be choked and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I had a bitch who like to her nipples to be bit. I'm talking about she like a nigga to, you know, she like a nigga to like bite them motherfuckers. Literally bite them. Talking about crunch on them motherfuckers. She like that shit, man. Another bitch who like a nigga to be sucked hard. I'm talking about suck so motherfucking hard, nigga. You gotta focus on sucking them hard. But that's the shit that she like that shit. Like, bitch love that shit. That bitch had some pretty titties too, boy. God damn, she had some pretty titties. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to give a pretty titty award, man, that bitch would win first, second, and third place, man. She had a pretty ass set of knockers on her, man. You know, I like chocolate bitches, so, man, she was chocolate, man, with them goddamn fucking. And I ain't talking about fucking tar, nigga. I'm talking about chocolate. Chocolate is brown, not black, motherfucker. So, she had them fucking big quarter size, big silver dollar size areolas, man. Goddamn nipples, man. About them fucking nipple, man. About a shit good quarter inch hanging off her titties, man. That bitch was set of knockers on her, boy. But later for that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, let's move to the next thing, man. This is another thing, man. You got to remember, there's no limit to her nastiness with a man she's comfortable with. If a woman is comfortable with you, man, all kind of shit comes out. Man, let me tell you some amazing shit. This is shit that every woman should do when you fuck her. Like, I've never had a woman who didn't do this. If a woman is fucking riding your dick, homie, at some point, you should have the experience of her just jumping off that motherfucker, man. Going straight down on it, man. And just gobbling that motherfucker up. Just gobbling your dick up all of a sudden. I ain't talking about wiping that motherfucker off of them. I'm talking about her realizing that the way you make her feel, she does enjoy the taste of pussy. Now, she ain't ready to accept that she enjoyed the taste of other women pussy. But let me tell you something, bro. Every woman is curious about the taste of pussy. You understand what I'm saying? And when she thinks about that, when you allow her to be her freaky self, all her freaky desires come to her mind. That's what makes her let her hair down, because all the shit she's thinking about arouses her more than she's ever been aroused. That's the benefit of letting her be sexually comfortable around you, letting her be comfortable with her sexuality around you. Let her hair down and be open and honest about who she is and what she wants. So even when she's with you, she feels that relaxed state about her sexuality. So she's thinking about a woman. So while she's riding your dick, she's thinking about licking some pussy, right? What she do? Ain't no pussy around the lick. So she hop off your dick and give you head so she can take some pussy on your dick. I'm telling you, bro, you got to understand the psyche of the female, man. I pay attention to women. Mostly, I pay attention to when they talk. You know why? Because when they talking, I'm shutting the fuck up listening, man. Nobody taught. I learned this shit from dealing with bitches, man. Nobody taught me this shit. I ain't read no book. I learned this from dealing with bitches, man. Real talk. And that's the reality of it, man. So, I know a bitch that like a nigga to super sucker at before she come. Hey, yo, these chicks crazy out here, man. These chicks crazy out here, man. Yo, I had a chick, man, that used to like me to whoop her ass with a belt, bro. Like she literally, man, used to like me to whoop her with a belt. That shit got weird though, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit got weird. Let me see. Somebody said something about some crappie up here, man. I know I gotta go find that comment. I don't know who it was. Somebody said something about some crappie. Oh, J Rock, what's my number one look? Man, I use the crappie magnet, man. I use a crappie magnet with the white body and the red tail, and I put a pink jig head on it, man. I catch the motherfucker when nobody else is catching them. But the crappie magnet, man, is my go-to shit. I love them motherfuckers, man. Tight lining, you know what I'm saying? Fucking vertical jigging, you know what I'm saying? Jigging under a slip cork. They fucking love it. So, but anyway, let's get back into this, man. You have to understand this. In a woman's mind, image trumps pleasure. Yes, she wants pleasure. She wants to be pleased. She wants to feel pleasure. I'm not saying she wants to be pleased. She wants to feel pleasure. She wants to be able to give herself pleasure. Let me tell you something. If you do everything in your power to give a woman pleasure, you will never be able to beat her giving herself pleasure. So what I do, I just come to the fucking party with the bitch. I just show up. I just come to the party. I make sure she can give herself pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I come through. I have the mindset. I have the coaching capacity. I do all of that. You know what I'm saying? You've heard of dating coaches. I coach bitches. I coach bitches on how to become one with themselves. You understand what I'm saying? And they love it. You know what I'm saying? Women don't want to always have to be who the fuck a nigga wants them to be. Sometimes they just want to be who they are. And that's the opportunity that they get when you're fucking with the Savage Pack. If you're just joining me, man, I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha, running me. Welcome to the AlphaSphere with your late ass. Today's topic is Savage Pack. How the fuck like a savage? Number one was understand her body is your playground. Number two, your job is to punish that pussy, not make love to it. Number three, she wants you to dominate her unless you're a submissive beta male cuck, which means she wants to dominate you and then come let me dominate her. Number four, her fantasies never involve that treat her like a princess shit. They involve shit like being spat on, pissed on, gagging on forced deep throat, and having that pussy taken, shit like that, man. Being whipped with a belt, being choked the fuck out. That's the type of shit they fantasize about. That's the type of shit that enhances their pleasure. They get a euphoric feeling from being treated like shit for real. Like, look at this the ghetto gagger shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto gagger shit, man. Let me tell you something, man. The women love that shit. They like that shit, man. They want to be treated that way. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of it, it can get a little hectic for them. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit does is make them want it more. See, they may not want that shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? They don't want it all the time. Women don't want the Savage Pack all the time. You know what I'm saying? I hit the bitch with Savage Pack, man. I might not see her again for a month. You know what I'm saying? But then that month come around, the bitch practically begging to see me. Sending me pictures of her pussy, man. Sending me pictures of her playing on her pussy, man. Sending me pictures of her, and bitch done put on every panty and bra set she got in the fucking house, man. Just trying to entice me, man. Showing me pictures of her, doggy style bent the fuck over, man. Showing me pictures of all kind of shit, man. Everything she got, just trying to entice me to come hit her with the Savage Pack. Now I hit her with the Savage Pack over a couple of days, and that shit's never one day. When you hit a one with the Savage Pack, let me tell you the key to understanding if you're hitting the one with the Savage Pack. If you're hitting the one with the Savage Pack, she wants to spend no less than 2 days with you. You should cap that shit at 2 days. You know what I'm saying? When I say two, not necessarily 2 days, like 36 hours. I cap it at 36 hours. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if I'm going to see her as on Friday night, I get to her crib like Friday evening around by 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there Friday night, 5 or 6. Then I let her have the boyfriend experience. See, you niggas out here telling you how you should pursue women. I'm telling you how to make women fucking pursue you. That's how I view this shit. Cause I'm not finna cold approach no bro. But look at the treatment I get. The shit I'm telling you I do, this is shit I do, homie. So I go through Friday night, man. She cooking for me. By the time I get there, man, like food is done. So I come straight in, hit the fucking shower, man. You know what I'm saying? I always hit the shower, man, because I know at some point within the next couple of hours, man, she going to be giving me some slow head, man, for fucking 45 minutes, an hour and shit, just enjoying herself. enjoying the tool that she uses to give herself pleasure. You see what I'm saying? And just savoring it. You know what I'm saying? Bowing down to her daddy, man, to her done. You know what I'm saying? Just bowing down. She wants to do that. She feels like that's the first thing she should do. She been waiting to submit. She ain't got nobody else she can submit to because nobody else makes her as submissive. So I come through, I do that, man. We sit down, man, have a great meal, man, probably sip some. And, we sit down, man. I chop it up with her. I hadn't seen her in about a month. So I give her an opportunity, man, to talk. I give her a boyfriend experience. You know what I'm saying? I can do that shit in short spells. So, we do that. And this is something you never do. You never just show up and go straight to fucking. You never do that because you seem desperate as fuck. You submit. When you go that route, you submit. You let anything sexual be hurt. If you finna be there for at least a day. You know what I'm saying? At least overnight. So just relax. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Allow your presence to enhance that feeling she already been feeling for a whole fucking month. This is part of the Savage Pack. So you know what I'm saying? Write this shit down, nigga. Let her experience the energy that's already got her feeling so horny and crunked up. Her little toy ain't been helping. That shit took the edge off to keep her from going crazy, to keep the bitch from driving to where you live. It's best to do this with a chick that lives at least an hour and a half away. If a chick that leave an hour and a half away, the bitch ain't just gonna try to pop up on you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't just gonna try to find you. You know what I'm saying? So, and it also helps that way you ain't never really got to worry about her trying to come to your crib. You can always just go see her. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows at her crib she can treat you like a king. You know what I'm saying? And she gets to the point where she starts to prefer that. You know what I'm saying? She starts to prefer being at home waiting on you to show up, man. And, she feel like she wait for daddy to come home. And every now and then she'll talk about, well, you should just, maybe you should just move here permanently. And I'd be like, no, well, nah, shout out, I'm good on that shit. I got too much shit going on. My city is where my business is located. So anyway, later for that. So you go ahead, man. She gonna give you some head, man. Then y'all gonna fucking suck, man, all night. You just gonna fucking suck, man. Knock the bottom out that shit, man. Put her ass to sleep, and don't you go to sleep. Don't you get put to sleep, nigga. Put her ass to sleep, and then middle of the night she gonna wake you up with some head. Like if you put man, let me tell you something. Anytime you fuck a woman to sleep, man, she gonna wake you up with some head. You know what I'm saying? She gonna wake you up to some head. That shit never fails. Anytime I ever fuck a woman to sleep, she wake me up with some head, man. Always. Like when I say this never fails, it never fails, bro. So that night gonna go smooth. She gonna get up in the morning, man. She gonna make some breakfast. She gonna already have some shit, man, for you to go see. She know what you like. So she gonna be talking to you about the itinerary she got, set up of shit that you like. You pick what the fuck you want to do, man. And then she drive you around. Your shit parked in the garage. She drive you around, man. So she chauffeurs you around and, shows you the time. And she's all, all up under you, hugged up with you and shit. And you cool with it because you ain't seen the bitch in a month. And you ain't got no main chick that try to do this shit to you every day. So, not no living chick that try to do this shit to you every day. You ain't got to deal with this every day. So it's okay to deal with it for a day. So, that before you know it, like everything happening, everything is on her. You know what I'm saying? She takes you to lunch. Of course, it's on her. No Dutch, none of that shit. She takes you to lunch. She's glad to have her daddy around her, man. And so, she wants to show you how much she appreciates you. How much she appreciates you, not for fucking her good, not for giving her the Savage Pack. How much she appreciates you for letting her be herself around you. You see what I'm saying? This all this is. Then y'all run to the grocery store, man. Y'all maybe get a little something else to sip. Then she buys some shit, man. She says she got this amazing recipe that she wants to try. She know you like this, so she got the amazing recipe. She know you gonna love, man. So you back at the crib, man. This is exactly how this shit goes. You back to the crib, man. You don't even notice she already set this shit up, man. She got a whole motherfucking aromatherapy fucking bath shit set up, man. The towels and all that shit in there, man. She go in there, cut the water on, man. All that shit already in the tub, man. So you're in there, man. You in there fucking. You don't even remember when she set this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But the fucking the shit was closed over the tub. You ain't see it when you were in the bathroom earlier. So she do that shit, man. She like, you in that motherfucker chilling, man. She bring you something to sip on, man. She in there, blah, blah, blah. And she tell you, man, she'll be back to wash your back in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So you in there, you chilling, man, sipping, probably blowing some shit if that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? I blow. So I'm in there, man, you chilling. And, You know, you get out, dinner's ready, man. Bitch, come dry you off, man. You know what I'm saying? You ready? And you know, you go back in there, man. Y'all sitting in there, man. Y'all chilling. You know what I'm saying? You got your feet kicked up, man. You know what I'm saying? If you watch it, if you want to watch TV, she gives you the remote. She just want to be around you, man. She just want to have that boyfriend experience. She want to feel like you her man, even though she knows you'll never be. She wants to feel that shit. And if your life ain't like that, if that ain't how you dealing with bitches, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool to fuck bitches, man, and to have them take the walk of shame and all that, man. But me, myself, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I enhance a bitch's life so much with my presence, man, that it ain't no shame. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to be shamed to be who she is, man. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm at her crib, she ain't got to take no walk. You know what I'm saying? She don't want me to take no walk. And then it never fails. I leave the bitch sad. But she just sad because I gave her the boyfriend experience. And that makes her miss me. But what she does not need is the Savage Pack anymore. Because I've been putting the Savage Pack on that pussy all weekend long, homie. From Friday to Sunday morning. Sunday morning, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Sunday morning, I'm out that bitch. You understand? It ain't finna be, we ain't finna, listen, Sunday morning, we ain't finna do nothing. She does get up and cook me breakfast on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, man, breakfast, I'm out that motherfucker, man, around by 11 a.m., I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I sit there and let the bitch be sad. So, you know, like, this is how my life goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my experience with not just one woman, with episodes all throughout my life, you know, to this day, man. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? I live this alpha shit. I know what this energy does. So I say, don't worry about nothing else except enhancing your alpha energy. Dig into your internal man. Motherfuckers want you to focus on your external man, but you can have big ass muscles and a big ass bank account. But if your internal man ain't what it's supposed to be, you're gonna be a nigga that rests on those laurels. You're gonna have confidence. You have stuff confidence, not self confidence. Go look at my video, man. I got a video called Stuff Confidence versus Self Confidence. Amazing topic, amazing topic. Matter of fact, I might redo the motherfucker and upload it again. You know what I'm saying? It's an older video, man, but I think it's a great topic, and I have a few more pointers to put on it now. But you have to understand, man, this is life we're living. This shit is how your life is supposed to be, homies. Dre Raphael, what up, homie? I appreciate the super chat, man. Real talk. So, you know, I understand, man, what this shit is about, bro. So, you know, and I want all my brethren to understand, man, that all that window covering, man, you can put all that window dressing on yourself you want to, but when you break yourself down to your bare essence, how confident are you? You know what I'm saying? When you take the money and the clothes and the cars away, how confident are you in the man that you are? Does money make you more confident? I tell you what, I got a question to all the homies. In the chat, if you think having money makes you more confident, like money itself makes you more confident, then put a one in the chat and we'll chop it up out there for just a quick second. If money makes you more confident, well, let me rephrase it. Let me clarify it. If you become a more confident man because you have money, put a one in the chat. And we'll chop it up. We'll break it down right quick, man. And this shit is some top-notch boss game, man. I'm about to drop right here, man. Real talk. Top-notch shit. Yeah, I'm glad I'm take this motherfucker down, man. I don't want nobody to come through. Nigga be come through clipping my content and shit, man. It's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? I see him. You know what I'm saying? I see you niggas coming through clipping my content and shit. But hey, man, I'm the Alpha Dundada, so it's cool. Alright. It's a PED. Haha, Brian says a PED. You know what? And that's kind of what it is, man. That's kind of what it is. KD Hall, what up, homie? Axeman Hansen, great fucking answer, brother. Great fucking answer. Now, depends on how I got the money. That's an interesting answer, Craig. Interesting answer. David Martin says one that makes you feel more comfortable. All right, let's talk about this shit, man. Great answers, homie. Great answers. This is the thing about money. If money makes you more confident, then that means not having money makes you less confident. Now, we're not talking about the difference between being busted and disgusted, where your ass look dirty and shit. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about being a paid ass nigga versus just being a regular motherfucker that's working a job. So, if money makes you more confident, then not being paid makes you less confident. That means that if you want to be the most confident version of yourself, you need to have more money. You can't do it without having that money. And I'll tell you like this, SJ3, what's good, home? I see you in the building. Salute. Now, I'll tell you, this is the thing about money for the confident man. You see, I'm confident as fuck right now. You know what I'm saying? Put me in a room with Rihanna, just me and her. You know what I'm saying? That bitch a multimillionaire. Put me in a room where I ain't no millionaire. Nigga, I ain't no millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Put me in a room with Rihanna right now. I bet I blow her fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Pick another chick. Put me in a room with her right now. Me and her one-on-one. I bet I blow her mind. And now you may say, you know, that's easy, BoA. You and her one-on-one. Yeah, the alpha essence with a woman one-on-one. She ain't no alphas in the industry. Okay, put me in a room with a lot of bad bitches in the industry and a lot of niggas in the industry too. And I bet I outshine them niggas. Not with bling bling. They need the bling to shine. Not with that. With the way I come in that motherfucker like I'm still the rawest nigga in there. So let me tell you different what money does. I'm confident as fuck without money. What money does is enhances my jewels and tools so my confidence shows through in my appearance. You see what I'm saying? Once a woman gets to meet me, then she feels that confidence. You know what I'm saying? She feels my confidence because now she's hearing me talk. But with money, you give me 20 mil and then my confidence starts to come through. It starts to show. It really don't even show. It gives me the attention. The initial attention. You know what I'm saying? It gives me an attention grabber. That's all money does. It gives me an attention grabber to have the woman listen to me talk, to make the woman choose to listen, you know what I'm saying? To garner the attention of more women. That's all it does. But when it comes to confidence, I'm going to say the same shit to a bitch if I got $20,000 as I do if I got $20 million. You understand? Because nothing I say is going to be based on the shit I got. Nothing I say is going to be based on what I can do for her. Nothing is going to be based on what the fuck I do for myself. Nothing I can say is going to be based on no type of financial enhancement. Nothing I drive. Know where I live. It ain't be based on nothing. Everything I say to the bitch is going to be based on me trying to get in her head. You see what I'm saying? Confidence is based on who you are as a man internally. Money can't fix that shit. I say again, self-confidence is based on who you are as a person, as a man. Money can't enhance that shit in no kind of way. If you're a fucking dirty scumbag nigga and you get money, you just a rich dirty scumbag nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you cool as a fan and fly as shit and you get money, you would like that broke. You just not a rich nigga that's cool as a motherfucker and fly as fan. That's why you can see some niggas in the hood that got money and they look like they got money, and you can see other niggas in the hood who got twice as much money as nigga who look like he got money, who look like an average dude. Because money doesn't enhance that man in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? The thing is this right here. Money does give you higher visibility if you want it to. But my confidence is on the level where if you give me 20 mil, I'm not going to alter shit. Just to be honest with you. The way my life is right now, with $20 million, man, I wouldn't alter shit. But the way I handle business, I'll be dumping more money into my business. I'll skip a few steps in business. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? I dump some money into my business, but when it comes to just the way I live my life, nigga, you give me $20 million, I still drive the same whip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My whip is 2018. I still drive the same whip. You know what I'm saying? I'll still wear the same kind of clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'll still be, going to the fucking lake fishing. That shit won't change me at all because I'm who I am without the money. Money, all that shit just give me a heads up to, man, start to grow my shit into $100 million. So And this is something men have to think about. If your confidence rises and lowers because of money, your confidence. Now we're not talking about your swag or your appearance or your stilo or your style or none of that shit. We're talking about your confidence. If you wake up in the morning and look at yourself in the mirror and your confidence is higher, if you get more money in the man you're looking at in the mirror, your confidence is not based on self. Because self is what you got when you break yourself down to the very least compound. So, let's get back into this, man. Another thing is this, man. You have to understand this. You gotta fuck her like you hate her, but coach her and coax her during the process like you love her. The only time I'm gentle with a woman doing sex, and I won't say gentle, but the only time I'm not a fucking foul mouth berating motherfucker is when I'm coaching her. I give her positive words of encouragement. I give her positive encouragement. And this is just initially. In the beginning, I give her positive encouragement because I want her to understand, well, I always wanted to. No, I ain't gonna say it. It's embarrassing. I mean, shit, baby, you ain't got to be embarrassed with me. You know what I'm saying? I got your back regardless. You know what I'm saying? I accept you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you because of who you are. So I wanna get to know who you are more. I don't want you to hide who you are. You know what I'm saying? Feel comfortable being who you are with me. I fuck with you. Well, okay. I always wanted to. I always wanted to be pissed on. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to pee on me, like all in my face and everything. Ah, shit, babe. I thought you finna say like, you know what I'm saying? Like you want your nipples cut off and shit. Then she laughed. She laughing because she's comfortable. I let her know that her being with her, but that her want somebody to piss on her is nothing. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I had women want stranger shit than that. So when she feels comfortable like that, she understands that, okay, now if that's nothing, then that's about the worst shit I got. Everything else is par for the course. She's cool now. Then it's the type of thing where, after that, I'm walking by her and her whole demeanor changes. She's relaxed now. She's gone from being timid, sitting over there, to letting herself go, eyeing me like a piece of fucking meat. You know what I'm saying? So I do shit. And the homie Clink said this the other day on I think he was on with C Bug, man. Chick coming through the crib, man. She come through the crib, man. I bust out the gray sweats. You know what I'm saying? I bust out the gray threats, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the wood print pop. You know what I'm saying? I do that. So when you look at situations, man, you have to understand, man, you fuck her like you hate her. Like you gotta fuck her like you hate her. This is what I do. I take my frustrations out on that pussy. You understand what I'm saying? If you feel a certain way about bitches, if you feel a certain way about your mama, you feel a certain way about the world, whatever you feel, if some nigga just talk crazy and you damn near shot him, whatever you feel, take your frustrations out on that pussy, man. That's what it's there for. She's a succubus. She's an energy vampire. But you niggas gotta stop letting her rob you of your fucking positive energy. You gotta dump your negative energy into her. Any negative energy you bring in from outside, man, dump it into your bra. She's an energy vampire. She can't control the energy. She's a non-discriminate energy vampire. If it's positive energy, negative energy, neutral energy, it doesn't matter. She's just an energy vampire. But you can control your energy. You got to block her from your positive energy and dump your fucking negative energy into her by allowing the things that you need to do to eliminate those feelings, to eliminate that energy, to eliminate those emotions. Dump that shit into her. Dump your emotions into her. And I ain't talking about love, I'm talking about fucking anger. Like if a nigga done piss you off, man, you damn near shot him, to go home, man, and dump that shit into your brow, man. You know what I'm saying? If somebody owe you some money, nigga, they ain't paying you, and you about to put the ice on them, go dump that shit into your brow. Let her take that energy. Because what she does with energy in her body can process energy and eliminate that shit or transfer it. Her body can fucking transfer negative energy into positive energy. We can't do that shit. Negative energy, we got to react to it. That's why I avoid it at all costs. I learned early, as men, we can't just soak up negative energy and turn it positive. Negative energy have us in a fucking bad state, man, for a week. You dump that shit into that woman, man, the next morning, that shit gone. You know what I'm saying? Because she dumps it, she takes it and mixes that shit in with all the positive shit she feels for you, and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? That shit is gone. So I tell men all the time, the most important thing I can ever tell you, man, is always remember that she's an energy vampire. And if you let her have access to your positive energy, she'll drain that shit. But if you let her have access to your negative energy, she'll also drain that shit. You know what I'm saying? She'll also drain it. You don't ask her about her fantasy. You know what I'm saying? You just talk to her and let her know that she can talk to you about anything. You know what I'm saying? You have to. This is what you have to understand about women, man. Their nature is tried and true. It never fails. If you make her feel comfortable talking to you, she gonna tell you every fucking thing she knows. She gonna tell you about the time she got raped. She gonna tell you about when she was molested as a child. She gonna tell you her first baby is by her daddy. She gonna tell you whatever the fuck goes on. She gonna tell you that she should have a child, but her mama punched her in the stomach when she heard she was pregnant. She gonna tell you about the time that she shot her uncle. She gonna tell you about everything. The least of shit is her sexual fantasies. The first thing you gotta do is alpha the fuck up, and fucking make her feel. When a woman opens up to you, she's submitting. Submission is just not physical and sexual. Listen, a woman submits mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, spiritually, financially. A woman submits everything we try to build up. She submits all of those things to you. So all you got to do, man, is make it an uncomfortable environment for her, and she'll open up her mouth. And when she opens up her mouth, man, you just hold out a big ass bucket and let her dump all that shit that's gonna come out in there, man. You dig what I'm saying? So, this is just some shit, man, that we as men need to be discussing amongst ourselves, man. And I don't really hear men discussing it, but it needs to be discussed nonetheless. So the next thing is this. So like I said, man, fuck her like you hate her, but coach her and coax her like you love her, like you care. Coach her into doing the shit. Coax her. Let her know to just relax. Let herself go. You see what I'm saying? Relax. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking little bitch, man, her pussy real tight, man, tell the bitch to let you in. You know what I'm saying? You feel that pussy tight. You feel her squeezing that pussy, man, because she feel like she realized now that she done bit out more than she could chew, and she finna get this Savage pack. And she start squeezing that pussy, man. Tell her, you know what I'm saying? Make the bitch relax. You know what I'm saying? Bite that bitch on the neck a little bit and say, let me in this bitch, girl. What you doing? It's my pussy now. How you gonna keep me out of my pussy? Let me in here with your little sex ass. Bam. Throw a compliment in right there. And that's not really a compliment. If you fucking a bitch, she better be sexy. It ain't even about being fine. She better be sexy. So, and I never ask women about, listen, man, do not ask a woman about sex. Never ask a woman about sex. You have to, because this is the thing. If she ain't brought it up or made no move or got physically, man, listen. There are so many levels of game to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? To how to gauge if a woman wants to be physical with you. This is the thing. You nip all that shit in the bud if a woman chooses on you. If a woman chooses on you, you ain't got to wonder if she want to fuck you. Women only choose on men they want to fuck. Period. Being chosen on is a totally different thing from a woman seeing you as a fucking money pot. It's not even the same thing. But we'll discuss that some other time. The next thing is, do whatever you feel like doing to her sexually, whenever you feel like doing it, however long you feel like doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Do whatever the fuck you feel like doing, whenever you feel like doing it. Nigga, I can be at a bitch. Now I have been. Nigga, I be at a bitch crib, man. She'll be in the kitchen cooking, man. I just walk up behind her, man, and fucking stick my hand into her boy shorts, man. Start finger fucking her, man, right, like she right there. You know what I'm saying? I just do that shit. Like I don't ask, I don't grab her, I don't do nothing. I just fucking grab her and fucking start caressing her body, man. Before you know it, man, I'm in her pussy, man, with my fingers in her pussy. I'm in her panties with my fingers in her pussy, man. I do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll grab her, I walk up behind her, man, grab her, man, just take and slam her ass over the table, man, fucking tear her panties off, man, and just start grudging her out right there. This type of shit women love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking savage, homies. So this shit these niggas be talking about, man, I'm not finna. That's why I don't never brag about no women I fuck, man, because that shit ain't nothing to me. That shit ain't nothing to brag about, to be perfectly honest with you. That's better shit to brag about. That shit ain't nothing to brag about. It's nothing. I don't even, it's nothing that gives me that type of, that type of emotional charge, that type of self confidence. It don't give me that. Not fucking. That's some shit that I do. I do that shit for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. So, the next thing is make every interaction with her a reminder of the freaky shit you do when she's with you. Whenever you interact with her, not talking to her, but minimize your talking. If a woman, man, if all you do is fuck a woman, man, minimize your talking, man, because you don't want to build, you don't want to build no other shit in this day. And you want to make sure you don't get caught up in doing no other shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the bottom line. So you have to make sure every interaction with her is reminded, every physical interaction, face to face interaction, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do shit like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a chick somewhere, man. Let's say, and this shit happened recently, man. I fell through a chick crib, man. I can't remember why I went through that, man. She had something for me. She was on her way to either class or work, man. I think she was on her way to class. She had something for me, man, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. Man, I think maybe it was. I can't remember what it was. The shit must not have been important, but her ass wasn't important, maybe. So I fell through, man, and we chopped it up for a minute, man, and bitches always like to hug, man. And so I always hug and caress my bitches before I leave them, and so we do that, man, and we there. She has no idea, so I just reach my hand down in her in the back of her panties, man. Well, in the back of she had on some little shorts, man. I reach my hand down the back of her shorts, man, and bam, bam, plunge my fingers in her pussy, man. Pussy dripping wet. She tried to get away. She tried to wiggle away because we were outside. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and, it was just, I guess it caught her off guard. It caught her off guard. We were outside. It was just, I don't know, but I ain't let her go. I held her ass right there until she calmed down. And I said, "What you doing? You trying to take what you doing? You running with my pussy? You know what I'm saying? It's my pussy, girl. I do what I want to do to it. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't my pussy, then tell me to stop." She couldn't. It's my pussy. That's the type of shit I do, man. I always do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, pussy dripping. And then it also, you know what I'm saying? It also lets you know that you still have the same effect, because I don't work on that effect. You know what I'm saying? I don't work on trying to have that effect on women. So that served two purposes. It let her know, it made her think that I was thinking what she was thinking. You know what I'm saying? So now she got to go the rest of her day with her pussy wet. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about the next time I'm going to hit her with the Savage Pack. So, it's just one of those things, man. I feel like men take women too seriously, and we think about more than sex too much. You know what I'm saying? We think about more than the physical too much, because we live in a society where the gynocentrism, fucking feminazis, and fucking matriarchy have told us that something's wrong with us thinking about sex. We shouldn't think about sex. We should think about more than sex. Women are more than sex. Women are more than sex objects. Yes, in their own lives, but in men's lives, women are majority just sex objects. That's just the reality of it. The majority of what women represent is of a sexual nature. There's nothing wrong with that. It don't make them less than. It just makes them who they are. The majority of what they represent to the majority of men is sexual in nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just who the hell we are, man. That's who we are. It's who they are. So, ain't no need for us to even worry about that other shit, man. It is what it is. Now, another thing is this, man. And this is the last thing on this list, man. Always be the ringleader, not a part of the fucking act. If you got two women together, man, let me tell you something. And this is the reality of it. I've never had a menage because I always just fall back and let the two women have fun with each other. And I just watch. I roll up and blow. or pour me a drink and just sit back and watch. Enjoy that shit. Enjoy like I'm watching a lesbian porn scene. I got a homemade lesbian porn scene developing in front of me. I'm not no goddamn circus act. I ain't no fucking tiger finna jump through no flaming hoop. You know what I'm saying? I let them bitches get on stage and perform for me. So I've tried that shit like 5 times, man, and every time, well, I haven't tried it 5 times. It developed. You know what I'm saying? Shit just develops. And 9 times out of 10, I think 4 out of the 5 times, I'm sure, and maybe even 5th time. I don't remember too much about the 5th time, but the first time, when I'm saying the 5th time, the first time I don't remember too much about that one. That one developed strictly out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? But the other 4 times, I know the chicks already knew each other, so I think they either had already wanted to been with each other or wanted to be with each other or whatever. But the way the shit popped off, man, so the shit them rap niggas talk about, man, about you meet a chick, man, and she with her friend, man, and her friend ride, that shit is real. That shit happens for real. You know what I'm saying? Bad little chick, she got a bad little friend, they together, and I say, well, shit, shout, come on, shit, you ride, let's dip then. She said, well, I'm with my friend. Okay, tell her to come on too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be oh shit, let's go fuck. I want to fuck you so bad, shawty. Oh, I want to fuck you and your friend. That's that beta male Manjana shit. I just be like, all right, shawty, shit. Well, I'm about to bounce. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We're having a great little conversation right here. Shit, come on, let's kick it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She said she got her friend. All right, tell the bitch to come on. So, a lot of times where niggas have seen me out with 2 bad chicks, I've had just met them. You know what I'm saying? Well, one of them I kind of hadn't just met her, and not that day, but I probably had met her maybe 2 weeks before that, and now I had pulled up on her somewhere, man. We were chopping it up, and she had a friend with her, and I was like, well, shit, let's kick it, and ended up kicking with both of them, and that shit never turned into me. I have never included myself, because to me, that shit makes you a fucking submissive beta male cuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that shit. That shit ain't alpha. To me, what's alpha is let them 2 chicks get in bed, man. You coach their ass. You know what I'm saying? When they're in one position, you tell them to flip around. All right, shout, now you, Lil Red, what I want you to do, I want you to get on your back doggy style, and I want you to get behind her and eat her pussy from behind. And they do it. And then you send back, you're like, yeah, that shit right there is right. All right. Cool. All right. Wait a minute. God damn, the girl don't look like she can take it. Slow down on her. You taking her too fast. This your first time, Lil Red? All right, cool. All right, little mama, take it easy on her. You know what I'm saying? Make love to that pussy. Don't beat it out with your tongue. So I coach them. You know what I'm saying? And they want, and suddenly they're performing for me, but they don't know they're performing for me because I'm giving them instruction. This is what happens when you give women instructions. So let's do a quick recap right here, man. You know what I'm saying? The topic for the day, man, is Savage Pack. How to fuck her like a savage. By your homie, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Running Me. Number 1, understand her body is your playground. Number 2, your job is to punish that pussy, not make love to it. Number 3, she wants you to dominate her unless you're a submissive beta male cuck. Therefore, she dominates you and allows someone else to dominate her. Number 4, her fantasies never involve that treat her like a princess shit. It's more like being spit on, pissed on, gagging on forced deep throat, having that little pussy taken, blindfolded, fucking beat with a fucking cattle prod, or beat with a whip or fucking a belt or choked and all that shit. They like all that shit. Number 5, if you prize her or her pussy, you can't hit her with the Savage Pack because you don't hurt shit that you prize. You don't hurt blessings. Number 6, understand if you don't fuck her like a savage, someone else will. Trust me on that. Number 7, if she knows you'll change your view of her, she'll never accept the Savage Pack from you. Image trumps pleasure in women. So if her image with you is that of a queen, she will not, because she don't get that queen treatment from nobody else. Only a beta male sucker motherfucker pedestalize a woman and treats her like a queen. Period. Bitch ain't got no crown, she ain't no queen. Bitch, where your castle at? Where your kingdom? Where your subjects? She don't get that from nobody else. So she don't want to ruin that with you, so she'll just get the Savage Pack for somebody else. She'll be a slut for somebody else. Number 8, remember, there's no limit to her nastiness with the man she's comfortable with. So If she's not comfortable with you, you got to think about all the nastiest shit you could think of that a woman could do. Now, if she ain't doing that shit with you, none of it, she doing that shit with somebody else. Cause she gotta do it. It's in her. Number 9, fuck her like you hate her, but coach her and coax her through the process. Like you love her, like you care, like you want her to win, like you want her to succeed at being your boss freak. Number 10, do whatever you feel like doing to her sexually whenever you feel like doing it. Daylight, nighttime, inside, outside, in church, wherever you go, do it. Number 11, make every interaction with her a reminder of the freaky shit you do together. I always make every interaction with a woman physical. I always touch my women, man. I touch them all the time. My touch is what controls them. You know what I'm saying? Whether I touch them in a forceful manner, or I touch her in a meaningful manner, or I touch her, I can relay the emotion that I want her to feel through my touch better than I can my words. That shit don't sound believable with my words because I ain't no passion in my words. There's always passion in my touch. But see, this is the thing. Passion in touch and passion in words are two different things. But when you use the passion of touch, women can't decipher the two. It's just passion. You know what I'm saying? Number 12, always be the ringleader, not a part of the act. I appreciate all the homies coming through, man. This was a real spill. Of course, I'm going to take it down, man. You know why. This is YouTube, and YouTube don't play this shit. So what I'll do, man, is I'm going to do a clean version of this one, man. I got a couple of that I did before, man, and I really think the content needs to be up. The Bonafide Pimp Shit episode from last night, man, is about to be on Patreon. And because it can't be on here, it is already down from here. So I'm going to chop the intro off, man. It'll be on Patreon for playback. This one, I'm gonna take it down, man. Chop the intro off, man. It'll be down. It'll be on Patreon as well. And from moving forward, man, my live streams are probably gonna be just raunchy like this. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily about sex, but you know, we ain't playing no games in the live streams. We ain't gonna be in here, man, trying to worry about talking all nice and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be doing all that shit. We're gonna pull this shit down, and then we're gonna move them to Patreon. You know, clean them up, move them to Patreon. You know, tighten them up, moving them to Patreon, man. So, you know, I ain't really got, in a live stream, man, I ain't got time to be doing no structured fucking live stream where, and I'm trying to keep it clean on every live stream. Now, some subjects, man, I want them to stay up. So my shorter live streams, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the motherfuckers up on YouTube. But the others, man, if you missed the show, you got to hear playback, man, on Patreon, man. $10 tier or higher. That's just the way it is, man. I can't do this shit any other way. Yeah, bad boy, man. Man, them motherfuckers, like, they treat this shit, motherfucker, like online prison now, man. They getting strict about the way you put shit in your fucking description now, man. Like, you can't double jeopardy motherfuckers. You can't tell them if you do this, then you could do that. You can't tell them if you subscribe to my channel, then you'll get this. You can't tell them if you click on this link, you can't do it. You just got to put the link down there. Like the link to your merch, you just got to put that shit down there. The Savage Pack hoodie link. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. So, the Savage Pack joints, man, are about to be at bookofafroenemy.com. You know, they've been at Teesprings. And what I'm doing, man, I just rather move everything to bookofafroenemy.com. You know what I'm saying? You guys already go there. You're familiar with the platform. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just cheaper. And it's cheaper for me to just have the shit at my site than it is for me to, you know, and it's quicker than for me to wait for you to order that shit from Teesprings. Then, you know, Teespring got to do their song and dance and print the motherfucker up and do all that, man. It's easier for me to just manage my merch from one place. And so moving forward, that's what I do, man. Moving forward. So the resident of the AlphaSphere shirt that you see right there, it is at bookofafroenemy.com already. So I appreciate everybody coming through, man. H. Cortez, man, what's good? Appreciate it, man. Stunner Lock C, what's good, home? What if you make these in the podcast, put it on iTunes? You know what, man? I thought about that. I thought about making it in the podcast, put it on iTunes, man. I think I will, bro. I think I will. You know, that's a hell of a. I've been thinking about that, man. You know, so I really been thinking about just making these podcast episodes, man, and dump that shit over on iTunes, man. Nah, that shit had to go, man. The live stream from yesterday, man. YouTube, I can't leave shit like that on YouTube, man. It was too raw. Roberto Flores, what's up, homie? I see you in the building. Yeah, I can't leave shit like that on YouTube, man. That shit be too raw, man. YouTube don't play that game, man. You know what I'm saying? They on something else, man. You know, you have to play by the rules of this platform, man. So, you know, but this is the way, you know, this is how I deliver content. You know what I'm saying? This is my preferred way of delivering content. But yeah, I'm really thinking about that, man. You know what I'm saying? That may be some. By the time the weather warm up, man, you know, and some of the days get long, man. I think it'd be cool, man, to have you guys able to listen to the podcast, man. I think that shit'd be cool. Yeah, man. I'm talking about all the time, Wood. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker buying out pass, man. Goddamn the I can't think of no. I don't even know who make pass, man. I can't think of one manufacturer of female sanitary napkins. I was about to say some shit. Maybe Depends, but Depends is like old people diapers and shit, I believe. Yeah, I don't know nothing. Yeah, you rated PG like a motherfucker. SJ3 Stunner Lock C, man. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, it will be more convenient, man, with that fucking that iTunes podcast shit, man. That's really something to look into, man. Ain't no doubt, Riz. I appreciate it, homie. Appreciate you being in the joint, Riz. So yeah, it's one of them things, man. Damn, I really can't even think of one goddamn manufacturer, man, of pads, man, and tampons and shit. Tampax, yeah, I think Tampax is one. Is it Tampax or Tampax? Tampax. You know what I'm saying? But that's you see how I just did that, man. That's how I do when I can't remember some shit, man. I shut everything down until I remember it. I be in the middle of a motherfucking business meeting, man, and I can't remember something. I pull out my phone and look that shit up if can't nobody else remember. You know what I'm saying? Then when I pull out my phone, everybody else pull out their phone because they're like, oh shit, it's a race. Y'all niggas too late. I got my dictionary already. My dictionary stay open on my phone, nigga. I be looking up shit. Or my Google. You know what I'm saying? Like I go straight to the Google app, man. The Google dictionary app, man. No, search app. My bad. Yeah, Tampax. That's what it is, man. Nah, that shit it took me so long to remember. I don't remember what I finna relay that shit to, man. Oh yeah, YouTube, man, using all them motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got a YouTube has a affiliate deal with fucking Tampax. Tyrone Davis say, "Do you wear suits when you go out BoA?" It depends, man. It depends. Depends what time of year it is. Depends on where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, man. It depends. Most times I wear a suit, man. I'm out by myself. When I'm out with a broad, man, I mean, I get fly, but I don't wear a suit. My suit shit, man, that's my pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my pimp shit. So when I jump in when I get suited and booted, you know what I'm saying? When you see me with the, when I'm suited with the reptiles, man, then it's some totally different, man. Shit, I'm the motherfucker. Like when I get suited and booted, I'm too good to be out with a bitch. Just to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? When I jump clean, and you see me suited and booted, I'm too fly to be out with a bitch, man. The bitch, my alpha, I'm in the AlphaSphere then. You know what I'm saying? And just like right here, when I'm in the AlphaSphere, a woman can't be around me, man, when I'm in the AlphaSphere. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. You know, I ain't taking no woman to the AlphaSphere. Hollywood Hawkers, man, I appreciate the super chat. The homie Hollywood saying, don't just listen, utilize this game in real life. Alpha's up. Real talk. Listen to the homie Wood. Tyrone Davis say, do I wear Jordans? Hell no, man. I don't wear that shit, man. That motherfucker don't even play basketball no more. Fuck, I look like supporting his shoe. The nigga worth $1.6 billion, man. I'm not finna support that nigga. And then it ain't just what he worth, it's the fact he don't even play ball no more. I'm fucking buy a basketball shoe from a nigga that ain't played basketball in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. That nigga ain't played basketball in 20 years, man. I ain't fucking with that. So, last time nigga played basketball, I think Kobe was a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Kobe don't even play no more. You know what I'm saying? It was somewhere close to that time. Nah, man, I don't wear that shit, man. But I never did though. You know what I'm saying? Like even like as a young man getting money, man, I never bought Jordans because everybody else bought them. You know what I'm saying? I always bought the competitor shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like when the fucking Grant Hill Felines, I want the first nigga rock them shits. You know what I'm saying? Like I do believe I like to say I was originated them shits in my area. You know what I'm saying? Because they were competitor shoe, man, to Jordan, man, and I just felt like, I want to rock the competitor shit. Like I always wanted to look different from everybody else. So if everybody got on the new J's and I pull up and I got on the new J's, what separate me from them? The outfit I played with? Nah, you bitch look at us from the feet, we all look the same. You know what I'm saying? Anybody look at us from the feet, we all look the same. So, and then if a nigga did some dirt, if your had just murked somebody around the corner and a witness say you had on a pair of black shoes because you got on some black J's, and if my fucking shoes are the white Grant Hills with the blue stripes on it, then, and I don't look like that. Police see me, I got on white shoes. You know what I'm saying? It had multiple purposes, man. Nah, Wood. I mean, you know what? Wood, you think they fly, man, because you young, man. They all right, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. When the only ones that fly the retros, man, that new shit they make, man, that shit look like girl shoes. The retros go hard, man. You know what I'm saying? All the retro shit go hard. All the retros go hard. I can't think of one pair of trash retros, man. But they alright, Wood. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what you like, man. I mean, but I don't rock them shits. Just be honest with you. Cause they don't serve no purpose. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if I'm gonna jump up, if I'm gonna get a shoe to look fly in, that bitch gonna be made from a reptile skin. You know what I'm saying? I just can't jump up and be flying no fucking gym shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're terrible basketball shoes. So when I shoot ball on wear J's, they terrible basketball shoes. You can't fucking work out in the motherfuckers. They ain't flat enough, so you can't do squats and deads and shit in them or rack pull. You can't do nothing with them. You fucking can't cross train in them. They're fucking weak ass basketball shoes. Like they're not a practical shoe for me, man. They're not a practical shoe for me, man. But ain't nothing wrong with them though, man. You know what I'm saying? My son's starting to like them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know, he don't know when the motherfuckers come out. But man, when I take my son to buy shoes, man, my son just look at the wall and see what he like. He's starting to see a couple of pair of Jordans that he like. Over the past 2 or 3 times he's gone, he's seen a pair of Jordans, at least one pair of Jordans that he like. And he normally gets three pairs at a time, 3 pair of shoes at a time. So he 3 or 4 just depends. He takes pretty good care of them now. He likes to wipe them off, and when he take them off, he like to wipe them off and put on, play shoes and shit. That's what we call them. Shoes just for put on regular shoes. He take his fly shoes off, man. He wipe them off and shit, put them back in the box, and put the insert back in them to keep them from going flat over the toe and shit. So he takes pretty good care of them, man. And he'll go in, man. He'll see a pair of J's that he like. But he just go and look at the wall, man. Whatever it is he like, man. My son wear all that shit. That boy, he wear Adidas. He'll put on some fucking Puma. He'll wear fucking Jordans, Air Max, Shocks. You know what I'm saying? He'll wear whatever the fuck, man. You name it, man. He'll wear it. He'll wear everything except Air Force Ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not finna put him in no ones. Them motherfuckers suck. So anyway, homies, let's get on out of here, man. I'm gonna check out Golden Child channel, man. I see you saying that, bro. Oh, no doubt, Golden Child, man. I just see Hollywood, man, say check your channel out, man. I'm gonna go check it out myself, man. Nah. When you Stoner Locks, when you do the phone consults, you set up the phone consult, and then I hit you up in email. Just check out with an email when you set up your consult. Just make sure you use the email when you check out. I think I got to set it where you have to anyway, but Make sure you use the email when you check out, and then I'll hit you up via that email, and we'll set it up like that. So anyone else who wants to set up a phone consultation, man, or even a video consultation, you go through, you check out bookofafroanime.com, go to the consultations group package, and then you go in and you book it. Check out with an email. I hit you up via email, set up the date, and then we'll go from there. So, oh no doubt, man, it's all love, golden child, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go over there right now, homie. Give me a quick second. I'm about to go over there and check you out right now while we talking about it. Cause if not, I forget, and I don't remember shit that ain't in my planner, man. Just the reality of it. Alright, I just subbed to you, homie. Yeah, I just saw him to you. Motherfucking phone pops a half an hour. That motherfucker fresh. Yeah, I just subbed to you, man. We good. We in the building. So, peep gang homies. We're gonna go ahead and slide about this thing, man. Been here long enough, man. It's 12:38, man. Damn near 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Let's go ahead and bounce about this thing, man. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And as always, alphas up, betas down. Homies. Peace.